because tonight we welcome to the show our friend John Oliver. How are you, John? How are you?
Hello there, Tom. I'm fine. Do not overpromise the thickness of my soup. You may be getting some gruel.
Okay, yeah.
Some Dickensian gruel.
Yeah.
I can't follow a Boss Hogg impression. We both know that.
I know. Well, look, that's why I needed to get that out of the way before you were on. Then it wouldn't come up. Can I see John on the screen, please? Now, this guy, John Oliver, he's a comedian. He does his thing. His last week tonight is his show on Home Box Office. What? Home Box Office. Is that
That's right.
It's. Do you remember? You were in England. Me growing up in America. Everybody applaud. Applause break.
Greatest country in the world.
Patriotic
it's
applause
unsaid,
break.
But sometimes it's better to say it out loud.
Sure. I remember, John, there was a thing when cable TV was reaching neighborhoods. And I remember we were in our New Jersey town, and there was a rumor that our side of town was going to get cable first. And a kid who I was probably in like fifth grade, I'm going to say sixth grade tops. A kid comes up to me who I barely know, and he goes, "Hey, I was looking, and I was looking at TV Guide. A Star is Born is going to be on this Saturday. Do you think I can come by and watch it?" And I was like, "You've never spoken to me before." Like, this kid, he wanted to watch a movie. So like that's how different things were then. You had to watch whatever they gave you on the 3 networks. Suddenly HBO's rolling in, and this kid is like combing TV Guide. So he's like, which one of these kids lives on that side of town? Lo and behold, we got cable last in town. They started on the other end of town. So, but
that's not where I thought that story was going. I thought you were going to just become king of the town, selling access to A Star is Born, force feeding it down kids' throats like foie grasing a goose.
I'll be like at when you go to the movies, certain movie theaters, when they come out, they're just like, "Hey everybody, welcome. Our feature film tonight is A Star is Born. It's 2 hours long. It stars Barbara Streisand and Chris Christopherson. It is rated R, and we're all underage, so this is not good that I'm doing this."
I love the idea of you sitting in your lounge with a bunch of neighborhood kids introducing a movie like Nicole Kidman. We come here for magic, do we not, boys?
Yes. No. Now, your show, how deep into the season are you now on
Pretty deep. We got 3 left.
Okay.
3 more Home Box Office episodes.
Now,
left.
when you get to this point, is it like, do you get punchy at this point? Like, is it just like madness has overtaken you?
Yeah, I would say I've got, when people just go down to, what do you get, the bends, right? I'm close to the bends.
the
but
comedy
I'm still
bends.
swimming down.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're supposed to go slow. I guess the bends means you're supposed to just go slowly rise up so your organs don't get like compressed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's not like, I guess I'm swimming down more like that guy that went to see the Titanic.
Okay.
I'm hearing little creaks and cracks and thinking, no, I still want to see it again.
Now,
that's how it feels like I am.
Are you in the sub that guy had where people are like, I think that's a PlayStation controller, and people are like, oh no, my son has one of those, and he's steering the thing with it. He's steering our actual submarine with the thing I catch my kid playing with.
It was definitely the controller, I think, was the tell for all of us. When you see that controller, you think, at some point there's collective responsibility.
Yeah, there's a point when you see it, they were sitting, and look, a guy, God rest all their souls,
of course.
An actual kid died on that thing, so it's not that funny. But But when you're in there must have been some downtime before the thing went under where you got a chance to look. First of all, the thing's 3 feet.
That's right.
And you look around, you can't have missed it. The PlayStation controller was just right there. Yeah. It's not like, oh, well, it was in the other room. You couldn't see it. It's like, it was basically like being in a phone booth that was going to go underwater.
I think I played FIFA 2017 on it.
No, yeah. So you're at that point where you're just like,
we're going a little stir crazy.
You're getting a little stir crazy, yeah.
We got 3 left. It's gonna get weird from here on out. But it's in some ways it's the fun bit when really things get a little loose. You know.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Look, John, I've been doing this stupid thing for 25. What did I do? How did I end up here? Really? How did I end up? I'm asking for real advice right now. When we did our box set 10 years ago, that was the 15th end. That seemed ridiculous then. It's like, wait, these guys have been doing this thing for 15 years? Yeah. And it's like, well, they kept going too.
Just think how funny 50 is going to be. I mean, that's...
Yeah, that'll be a real hoot.
That's hard to defend.
50, I'm going to end up, I'll be like Imus when he was like at the end, when he had to like add other people in the room with him because he can't carry the ball anymore. So, and he would just come back from like commercial breaks. He'd be just like, and then the other guy would just start talking because they knew like, yeah, he's good for about 30 seconds. And then we got to jump in there.
Yeah, the way you described that, I'm now deeply looking forward to your Imus years.
The Imus
years. Do not cheat me by holding back on those years.
I will not cheat you that. Now, I am a fan of the New York Knicks. Mm-hmm. You are a fan of the New York Mets. I'm not a big baseball fan, but I am a big NBA fan. We do have one thing in common, though. Humiliation.
Oh, sure.
Defeat. But the thing is, you had a choice with this. My family, I grew up with parents who were talking about the Knicks. Like they were like, oh, we went to game. Like they went to the games when they won championships in 1970 and 1973. They were in the Madison Square Garden for that. They saw all this stuff. I just got the worst part of it after that, and they've never won since. Like, they have not won since 1973. But you came to America, an adult, you came, and you were just like, let's go team shopping now.
Yes.
Who should I root for? Well, there is this one team that seems to win a whole lot, and they're kind of famous for winning.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, the Yankees are like, it's like rooting for Coca-Cola. Everybody's like, but like rooting for the Mets is like rooting for like RC Cola. It's like,
correct.
It's just like, oh, and we have RC on, RC's on sale today at the grocery store also.
It's not in the fridge. It's out loose.
It's just loose out on, it's at the end caps. It's a loss leader. We've got now. What made you pick? What appealed to you about the Mets? Was it the underdog part of it?
Yes, I think so. I didn't feel like it was okay to come in and pick the Yankees.
Sure,
I just didn't. That was not a good emotional fit for me. They also had a relationship when I was growing up with a team called Manchester United, who were the Yankees of Britain in a way, and I do not care for them.
Sure,
and so it really felt like I didn't want anything to do with that. I don't think, I will acknowledge, I don't think I was aware of just the level of pain I was signing up for. And what makes it worse is, so I made that decision on my own.
Yeah.
Now, I have a 7-year-old son who...
This is where it gets,
This is where it gets hard to defend.
Yeah.
This year, he fell in love with baseball over the summer. So the season starts.
Yeah.
And I say, well, how about let's watch the Mets? And the first 10 games is so often the case with the Mets. The first 10 games promises so much. Then, the wheels start wobbling. I'm not saying they're coming off yet.
Yeah.
The nuts and the wheels pinging off.
So it'd be like if you were on a drive with the family, you'd be like, wait, what was that sound?
That's right.
but,
exactly that.
But nothing's wrong with the car yet. But I did hear something that didn't sound right.
So that sound happens, right? Things aren't. Look, I remember watching a game. There were like 4 games into a losing streak, and this cherubic 7-year-old face turns to me as they're blowing another lead and asks, in all sincerity, "What are they doing?" And there's a short answer to that and a long answer, which is one is they're blowing a lead. It's simple. That happens. 2 is they're returning to their natural form. And it's the form they'll be in for the rest of your life. And he did even worse. He said the second run of losses they went on, he did again, turned up with all honesty in his voice, said, "Are you allowed to switch teams in terms of who you support?"
Yeah.
And I looked at him and I said, "No."
Oh no. That's that statement is going to be replayed a whole lot through your child's life. And then there was the moment I said to my father,
"Yes,
am I allowed to switch teams?" He said no.
That's right. It's like talking to a jail guard and saying, "Is there a key to get out of here?" And watching him swallow it in front of him.
Yes, it's like, and it's so funny because I'm living in Los Angeles, and there are all these people who just came here, from wherever they were, and they're just like, "I think I'll root for the Dodgers." It's like, "Oh, you will? Wow, what a courageous stand that is." Like,
is the lobster good? Yeah. Well, it tends to be. It's the most expensive item.
Yeah. For me, it's like whenever I would talk to somebody from Chicago for basketball, they'd be like, "Yeah, I grew up. I was a Bulls fan when I was a kid, and I was you liked to watch Michael Jordan play and win every time he ever did anything." It was fun. It was like, it was. I followed the Bulls, and it's just like, and it's like I say to anybody in this Southern California area, this is my challenge to you. Don't root for the Dodgers. Drive out to Anaheim or wherever the Angels play. I drive past that stadium once in a while. I can see in it from the highway. It's, generous when I say it's 30% full. Like you can see from the road, empty seats. And you're just like, now those are fans who are sitting in this thing. Exactly. They know there is no hope ever for this one. This is like, it's almost like, it would be like, "Hey, I decided to pick a basketball team. I think I'm going to root for the Washington Generals." And, you could root for the Harlem Globetrotters too. It's like, no, it's something about the Generals that really speaks to me, that they never win.
If you grew up as a Bulls fan in the 80s and then you don't watch basketball anymore, you never liked basketball.
No, you did not.
You entitlement.
You liked winning, and you liked the feeling of winning. And I have a thing with Golden State Warriors fans. They have Steph Curry, who's the best shooter ever, and blah, blah, blah. And there are so many people that jumped on the bandwagon for that team. It is literally the way people started with, like, people who never voted before suddenly decided they liked Donald Trump. And because then they're just like, they never participated in the system before, so they never knew what losing was, and they assumed it's like, well, if he loses, it has to have been fixed for him to lose. Like, they don't understand. It's like, when you're an adult participating in life, your candidate can win and then they cannot win. Like, you go up, you go down, but these people were so new to it, they assumed it's just like, well, no, this has to be, there's some sort of fraud going on here. He didn't win. So they are the Trump supporters of the NBA, the Golden State Warriors fans.
Pain is character forming, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
For sports fans, you should be in a state of constant pain and occasional surprise happiness, knowing deep down it's fleeting.
Yeah.
You don't go on runs. You don't win a string of championships.
No.
You maybe stumble into one, and then it's over.
When the Knicks started to get better over the last few years, I was like, they're getting good. And then when the playoffs started like 4 years ago, I had this immediate game 1, 2 minutes in, I felt like I needed to throw up because I had this churning stomach pain. I was like, oh no, it's back. That feeling. I haven't had this feeling in a very long time. But now I remember what it's like to care about, to think that they could win again. And I know my heart's going to get broken at some point in this process. But I felt it rush. It came back immediately. Just suddenly, every bit of anguish from 1994, the Knicks go to the finals and they lose in game 7. And my favorite player, John Starks, has the worst game of his life that night. I go to a diner by myself and I sat there and I was just like, okay. I was just talking. I was just like, there's 2 ways I can go with this. I can care more and say goodbye to any semblance of a life, or I can just own that I have no control over this and I need to just focus on things in my life that I actually can have control over. And I just, I did click back. I didn't go further with it. That was like, I stopped where I was with my fandom. I was like, I'm not going to get like nuts with this now. I'm gonna just say we don't go past where we are right now in terms of handing my existence over to this whole thing.
Yeah, you put up emotional guardrails. It's like a body rejecting a transplant, right? It knows it could be life-saving, but deep down it's going, you know what? It's not. This isn't for me. This lung isn't what I'm about.
Yeah. So you are a Liverpool fan when it comes to football. And when you talk about Man United, all I think about is when I listen to interviews with Noel and Liam Gallagher. They are Man City fans.
Correct.
And they hate Manchester United.
Absolutely. It was I saw them when they played New Jersey here, and they were shit talking Man United there in a way that doesn't even translate.
It's not even
here. But it just
it has
they just
no
have to get it out.
Yeah. It's like, hey, they're just like, if this microphone works, I'm saying something about the team I hate into
That's
it.
right.
Yeah.
I'm going to shit talk Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to a bemused 80,000 people.
Yeah.
He's really mad at that guy. Google him now.
Yeah.
A Norwegian striker? Okay.
Yeah. Hearing them talk about, I guess, who did Wayne Rooney play for?
He played for He's played for Everton and then Man United.
Okay, because Noel Gallagher tells a story about that. He went to his office. Do you know this story? He went to his office and there was a guitar there that Wayne Rooney had sent over asking to be autographed. And he took the guitar and had it dipped in blue paint and then sent it back to him unsigned. He just... And
that's the best part of it.
He didn't sign it. He sent it back with no...
The only musician who's ever touched the guitar, altered it, and lowered its value.
Yes, exactly. The guy who wrote Don't Look Back in Anger just devalued your guitar. And
good for him. Yeah. I mean, you got to admire that level of pettiness, though. A commitment to it.
Yeah.
A life-affecting, borderline life-ruining commitment to it. But it's a code. It's a code of honor. There's a kind of medieval nobility to that.
Yeah. It's just like there is this thing where you're saying, I choose to suffer. And I am stepping toward pain, not away from pain. It's like it goes counter to every human instinct. It's just like, well, that flame hurt. I touched it. That flame. Ow, my hand. Why is it all, it's red and it hurts. I'm going to touch it again, though. I'm just going to keep touching it. And at some point, it's going to feel nice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now, your episode of the Hot Ones, when you were on that, how long ago was that you did that?
That must have been a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because now, this is what I'm going to say. And look, that guy seems like a nice guy. Everybody who goes on the show is like, this guy is one of the best interviewers that's ever. He's an amazing interviewer. It's like you're hallucinating as he asks you these questions.
Your body's in crisis.
Yeah. What is that arc like of like when the pain shows up?
It's like being hit by a car and having an ambulance turn up and saying, you are the best doctors in the world. I mean, they're there and you're bleeding.
Because he's like,
yes,
he's like this like lunatic who's like, he's like Joaquin Phoenix in The Master. He's like making these things out of paint thinner, and he's making other people drink it.
It's such a rude one way to go about it. You know, they always used to say with Mike Wallace, how does he cut through people's defenses? And sometimes it would be trying to set a question to put someone off balance. Sometimes be asking a personal question, then hitting them with something else. What he never realized was you could just get people to swallow battery acid, and then generally they'll just start talking
But it is funny when people are like, nobody's ever asked me that question before. It's like, they probably did. You just aren't well right now. You're literally out of your mind.
It is really hard to get across how discombobulating that is. I remember towards the end, he asked a question. Again, to your point, can't remember the efficacy of that question at all. Mm-hmm. All I know is that he had finished talking. I started talking. I knew that my mouth was making shapes. I got to the end of it. Uh-huh. And I do remember saying to him, I don't even know, did that make sense? I didn't know what he'd asked or what I'd answered. I just knew that my turn to speak had finished.
Yeah. So you were just, what you were doing was, and you were acting like the way like 99% of famous people act, where they're just like, oh, you're done talking now. I'm going to start talking now. Okay. Just like, if there's no sound coming from your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you about something.
And yet in that moment, you feel like Charlie Brown's teacher. All you can hear is like, mm-hmm. And you just hope that whatever's coming out makes some sense to the cartoon children in front of you. It's an amazing feeling, and definitely not one I want to repeat.
And how long did it take?
Not long. Again, your sense of time is kind of gone. So it might be asking someone on an ayahuasca trip.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just like 20 minutes. Oh no, you were there for 2.5 weeks. I think it was less than an hour. Uh-huh. And it's not much more than what you watch, to be honest.
Sure.
It goes
wow.
pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then they send you home with all the hot sauces, as if that is something you ever want to encounter again.
Yeah. As if you're going to just be like, you know what I'm having a craving for is...
Yeah, what's this one? Oh, lime attack. Oh, okay, yeah.
What's the reality show that is your number one show? It's one of the it's one of the Housewives shows.
Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Okay.
Incredible.
This is where I'm at with shows like that. Look. Mm-hmm. Love Island UK, I love it so much. I love Love Island UK. It is the most fascinating show. There are 60 episodes in a season, and basically they put all these hot nitwits in a villa, and
I think you can enjoy that because you've got a level of separation from it. Uh-huh. I think I'm too close to that. It's the same way that I can't watch the Great British Baking Show just because I understand what they're going through too much. It's not harming to me. hell.
Some of those ingredients, whenever I see that, I'm just like, you don't have to put that in a dessert. Like it's almost like it can just be chocolate. We can just keep it as chocolate. Why are you putting like some weird like turmeric? Let's put that in. Let's get some of that in there. And it's just like, no, why it? But Love Island UK, I can't watch the US Love Island for the same exact reason, where when I watch Love Island UK, it'll be like, oh, this guy is from Essex. And I'm like, ooh, where is Essex? This is exotic. And it would be like, if I was watching the US version, it would be like, oh, this person's from Waco, Texas. And I'd be like, gross, get him away from me. I don't want anything to do with that person, because it's just not exotic. But for you, when somebody suddenly is like, they're from, like Essex seems to be run pretty hot with the contestants on that show.
Yeah, Essex is a fertile soil to produce the kind of person that would go on a dating show, the filming of which is likely to destroy the rest of their lives. Essex it's a deep bench.
Okay, it is. I also don't know where I get off. I'm from New Jersey. I think I'm from the Essex of the United States.
You could walk through the streets of Romford at like 11:45 on a Friday night, and I think you would realize, it's just the show. It's not like the casting was particularly skillful. It was just like you, and you.
Who are
you watched what? We're gonna go to Malaga. Oh yeah, nice one. That's great. Yeah.
Because
you need to get time off work. What now?
They go on. They do these testimonials to camera when you're meeting them for the first time, and 80% of them go like this: I'm 21. I've had sex with 900 partners, but I'm ready to settle down and get married and have a family. It's just like, and I've never dated anyone either. They'll also just be like, I've never been in a relationship, but I'm ready to settle down now. And then you watch the season, you're just like, oh, this person, he doesn't know how to talk to other humans because he never has talked to other humans. No, but go
the
ahead.
heart knows when it knows, though.
The heart, you're right. That's, to be fair.
It's normally 4 figures, random sexual partners, and you're like, what? It's time to really open up, get vulnerable, and settle down. It was 1,000 people. I can remember the names of about 30 to 40 of them.
Yes, yeah.
I think it's time. Natasha, it's you.
It was Natasha, yes. But the thing is, Real Housewives, I was like, no, that's not for me. But then a few months ago, my wife is watching something, and I was sitting down, she's watching, she's like, I'll change it. We can watch something together. I was like, and I said the famous last words, no, leave it on. And this was Vanderpump Rules now, which I'm now so deep in this world, and it's like I'm actually getting like I'm almost caught up to where like there's a new season coming soon. I'm almost caught up, and I just have felt like I'm yelling at the TV now with these people when they say things. Like I'm actually, there's this whole thing that happened with this one guy, Tom Sandoval, that everybody called Scandoval because he hooked up with another person on the show behind his partner's back. And we were watching it last night, and I went to bed with a stomach ache because of all of the anger and drama and fighting. It's like as if my actual friends had been fighting, and I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. Everybody in my life is just fighting now. It's like, I don't know these people. But
the beauty with the Real Housewives of Salt Lake, not to act like a heroin dealer for you here, because I think you could quickly develop a problem with this, is that that right from the start, there's no, oh, my friends have let me down. Right from the start, from the shooter's pistol at the start of episode 1, they're just trying to destroy each other. you're going to struggle to find a redeeming characteristic among them. They're committing crimes on camera. I believe in the first episode, one of them looks the other in the eye and says, "You smell like hospital." They are just working on a very different level.
Yeah, where you are just out. For me, if somebody said one of the things that they say on these shows to me, I would just quit everything and you'd never hear from me again. It's just like when you watch a thing and people are fighting. If I got punched once, I'd be in the hospital and then I would just slowly be recovering and bringing myself back to like these people are just punching each other left and right, like, and they just laugh it off afterwards. The meanness on this show, some of the things like I just shift allegiances in every episode. It's like, I hate you, and then I hate this one more. So I guess I like you now more. But when I've heard you talk about Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, I at least felt that I was not completely alone with my choice.
I don't think with Salt Lake, you won't get emotionally attached.
Okay. At
all. You won't have that problem. You'll just appreciate as a spectator the brutality of what you're watching.
Okay.
I think it's like it's like if you attended like the Roman games.
Okay.
And, watching just people tear each other apart, often in completely unfair fights. But there's an artistry to the bloodthirstiness. It's and Andy Cohen is nothing if he's not Caesar, like just lowering or raising his thumb. They're absolutely incredible, these women, and very, very funny and awful.
Yeah.
And in a way that I don't know as a human being if I can vouch for, but as a comedian, you just think, well, that's a really concise way to destroy someone right in front.
It is the kind of thing where if you're working you're working for a TV show, you say you were pitching a TV show, and people would be like, well, these characters need to be likable, and why, like, you need to have someone to root for. And these people who are saying that don't realize the entertainment industry basically right now, everybody is so attuned and comfortable with the worst humans alive being their stars now.
Yes.
And
reaching their final form, just high-functioning sociopaths.
Yeah, but now everybody's
the worst thing you can imagine. And like you say, I've done stand-up for decades now. I've had terrible things shouted at me, and I'm completely immune to them. One of those women could put me in the fetal position in 40
It's
because they'll sense weakness. They'll have done research, like a New Yorker journalist. They pull SEC filings on each other. they are all out to destroy one another. And yet, or they would just sense weakness. So I know what you seem uncomfortable about, and then they'll say something you'll never forget. You smell like hospital is not something in a writer's room you say, yeah, but human beings don't talk that way until you see them do it. And think, well, maybe humanity has another gear.
Yeah, maybe it's like the other way though. In a car, it's not like fifth gear; it's like -1 gear. It's like oh my,
reverse two.
My car's going backwards now, and I have no control over it now.
Yeah.
Well, John,
Tom.
Thank you. I just like, you've been very nice to the show over the years, and I appreciate you jumping on and talking about. And what are your look? I don't want to ask. This guy talks about politics. What is he going to talk about? Jeff Sessions. I mean, tell me about Jeff Sessions. He's going to talk about. He doesn't want to talk about that. Who do you think experiences a championship first, you or me?
Oh, you, definitely. But in either of our lifetimes?
Sure. I look, I'm pretty much committed to the fact that someone will visit my grave and they'll just be like, they won, Tom. They won. That's how I'm gonna find out. It's like somebody it's like a loved one is like, I'm gonna go to his grave. I'm just like, Tom, I just wanted to come. The Knicks won it all. They won in 5. You should have. I know you're watching this somewhere, and it's just like, I know that's gonna be that's as close as I'm gonna get to knowing they won.
It'll be way worse than that. Someone's gonna come to your grave, say, Tom, they've made the finals. And then there's gonna be a rumbling, and the wind will move through the trees, and they'll hear your voice going, come back in 4 games.
Please.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah. No. There's gonna be something stupid's gonna happen. I know it. Yeah. So you don't think? Give me a year that the Mets win it all.
All right. You think of
sure.
You think of when the Knicks are going to win.
Okay.
Say it at exactly the same time.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
2045.
For me, this is where I'm at with the Knicks. I'm in a weird thing. I think they either win this year or they never ever win. Like this is their best chance at it. And
good for you for managing your emotions like that. Either it's this year or it's nothing at all. You're playing with like yourself as a Knicks fan as a teenager there.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Oh, they can do it this year, and then I look and they're down 3 against an awful Milwaukee Bucks team. Like, yeah. Well,
Karl Anthony Towns' leg is backwards. Oh, yeah.
Yes. It's like, I don't think one foot's not supposed to go this way and the other one goes that way, right? That's not how feet work. Oh no.
That's probably just 4 to 5 games out, right?
Yeah. No, he's just gonna just rest up, buddy. We'll get you back. We'll get you back in there. No, there's always that moment where you're finally like, well, I guess it's time to blow it up. And it's always like, because you're like, oh, the pieces came together now. And then you just fast forward a little bit, blow it up. And then 8 years later, oh, the pieces are back together again. Here we go. 2 years after that, blow it up. It's just.
I mean, that's the Mets. We got Juan Soto this year. That's the final piece.
Yeah.
It's going to ruin it. It's going to ruin him.
Yeah. Well, what you and I lack in sports victories, we make up for in comedy victories. That this is where we clean up. There it is. We got it locked down. I'm trying to just rationalize anything so I don't just give up again.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
no, everything's gonna be fun.
Oh, thank you. Well, John, thank you so much. This is so much fun. You're the best.
Thank you, mate.
And I will talk to you very soon.
Sounds good.
Okay, take care. All right, bye.
Bye.
See?